My name is David Rohn. I am a artist, a visual artist, a media artist. I use video, I use photography, I use my own presence in performance, or in the case of this show, the performance is almost a non-performance because I'm not going to speak or move around. The idea is really to use my presence at its own face value, and then to translate that into video. Most of the information we get is through video, and I think it's an interesting thing to look at. And maybe to have a video of somebody doing nothing might have some information too. But the idea of this thing of scale, of large, medium, and small, and this beautiful gallery space, the idea was to build another exactly proportioned structure where every dimension was reduced by half. And then a third one, the small one, where everything would every dimension would be reduced by half of the medium-sized one. So you got large, medium, and small. And then inside there are large, medium, and small things. And along the lines of the idea of scale and perception, you know, there are 3 different sized TV sets. My presence, in a sense, as a performance artist, behind a curtain that can be lifted, is in the back of the first space, and then I'm filmed and shown on the first camera, and then at the back of that room another camera picks up the entire image and transmits it to the medium-sized house. So you have the stepping down of the image, a kind of a reduction of the image, a kind of a simulation of the simulation. So the first event is the dummy, and the second event is the presentation of the dummy on the first TV screen, TV monitor. And the second one is the presentation of that event in the medium-sized room, and then that has a camera at the back of it, right behind this wall, and that's sent to the third space, and in that one is a much smaller TV. So then you get an event, which is really a non-event, an image of the event, an image of the image of the event, and then an image of the image of the image of the event. And you know, it was interesting to me to include this idea of paradox, the idea that the actual event is kind of a non-event. It's this dummy who, like a ventriloquist's dummy, who represents the idea of simulation. Someone else is doing the talking. But I just think it's really interesting to take this system of breaking things down and stepping them down and seeing how they distort, and how even each time it pans out and you see a wider but smaller frame, and a lot of the resolution is lost. So maybe those are metaphors for some of the way we get information, and maybe they're not. So the project is called Small, Medium, and Large, and it's at Carol Jazar's from September 23rd through October 30th here in Miami, Florida.